Alright, I need to make this because this is something that is long overdue, and people are pissing me off because they don't really seem to understand what, like, about the pharmaceutical company and, how. Okay, when you look at the word pharmacy, look up the etymology of the word pharmacy, right? It means like the Latin root is pharmakia, which basically means sorcery or potion making, right? So, what are they doing when they're synthesizing these drugs in a lab? Well, the main thing is to isolate the alkaloid out of a plant and then make it into a concentrated version of like what you would get out of the herb. So that can be a good thing and it can be a bad thing, right? But see, where the problem lies is that 95 to 98% of the pharmaceutical drugs that they are creating are purposely designed to, well, you already see the fucking implications and the fucking what's going on right now. But you have to realize that just because something is synthesized in a lab doesn't necessarily mean that it has bad implications. It's when it's overdone and overused and abused, like you see with the whole fucking but it's not even an epidemic. It's just dumb. It's a lot of it's dumb. Okay, Ritalin. I'll give you an example. Ritalin. Look up the reason why it's even called Ritalin. It's because the guy that was the chemist and the doctor who originally synthesized Ritalin. The reason why it's called Ritalin is because his wife had some sort of like a it was like a kind of like Alzheimer's. She was having some sort of an issue where her memory was going, and he was trying to figure out something that he could, like synthesize that would help her to remember. So his wife's name was Rita Lynn, and that's why it's called Ritalin. Right? So basically all I'm saying is that not every single pharmaceutical substance that is synthesized in a lab has bad intentions or is necessarily bad. There are good things that can come from these things. It's just the way it's used. It's the way that it's being utilized that's fucked up. Like when you look at like a certain fucking drug commercial, you'll see it'll be like, oh, this drug it'll do that, and but then the fucking laundry list of like like negative side effects are like crazy as shit, right? But then when you look at the war on drugs, like it's how retarded that is. Like how the fuck can you have a war on a fucking drug? It's kind of the same thing as like the war on terror. Like, are you fucking mental? Are you stupid or something? So basically all I'm trying to say is that there are certain drugs that have been synthesized in a lab that do have positive effects when utilized and used properly. Like I'm not trying to fucking say like, oh, meth is like, but based on my experience with a lot of these drugs, I think the ones that are illegal, especially the ones that are illegal, they're illegal for a reason because this is your brain on drugs, right? Why is that your brain on drugs? Because it's fucking stupid. It's fucking breakfast. It's fucking eggs on a fucking pan. That's fucking stupid, okay? It's dumb. It's ignorant. It doesn't make any fucking sense. Methamphetamine is the fucking. Do you know anything about precursors or like the precursors of like how to make something and synthesize it in the first place? Well, the precursor to make methamphetamine is the ephedra plant. Right? Not all these extra chemicals that they use in a process. All these things like Drano cleaner and all this stuff, like these, they're used in a process, and then you get rid of it. Okay. I went through it, bro. Like I went through the not only the experience of researching about what I'm fucking taking, but also taking it and experiencing it, actually experiencing it, not just, oh, look at those fucking people, they're all fucked up, fucking tweaking out on well, those people are fucking idiots. I'm sorry to say. I'm sorry to fucking be so fucking harsh, and I'm sorry this is gonna hurt a lot of people because they're not gonna want to fucking take this as the truth. Well, it is the fucking truth. It's the god honest fucking truth based on my fucking experience, okay? And yes, of course, drugs can be fucking bad. You take too much of the ephedra plant, what do you think is gonna happen? The same thing when you take too much of crystal meth. The only difference is that crystal meth is the fucking concentrated version of the ephedra plant, you know? Like, and of course you gotta fucking. It's not necessarily the same thing as taking the ephedra plant. Obviously, it's better to take the ephedra plant. But I'm just getting tired of people fucking lying and not really fucking doing the research and not even actually fucking experiencing it for themselves. They just want to fucking. And then the propaganda, the bullshit, the faces and meth. Look at me, man. I'm fucking 33 years old. Do I look like I'm fucking picking off my face and doing all this fucking stupid shit? Yeah, don't get me wrong. I go on my rants and my rambles and shit. And listen, I'm not fucking saying this to fucking try to like glorify meth or try to fucking like normalize it or say that it's a good thing. All I'm saying is that you've been lied to. Get over it. Okay? And yes, 95 to 98% of the fucking pharmaceuticals are all bullshit. So there you go. Peace. Fucking keep spreading the truth. Don't fucking no, don't fucking lie to me either. Don't fucking tell me this. Oh, well, my son did. Well, fucking, I'm sorry. It's unfortunate, but don't come to me because I don't have that fucking problem. I ain't fucking robbing and stealing from people to get high. Okay, so there's that. Just stop.